freestyle rap fans, true freestyle rap fans wanajua the reference ya platinum na amethyst. Yo manze kuna time tulikuwa discuss story Morio tukiwa hapa na Hazel. I think whether msaneza watch i replay na chats kwa the re-upload. It's something that so the only way that can happen ni kama mse ana screen record. So mse aki screen record unaweza iona or elewe what is happening in the comment section. So if someone screen records it, inaweza make sense, but because I'm not famous yet so easy sessions nikikuwa famous and then watu waanze kujua mwendanga live kila Friday, watakuwa na wana screen record ndo wapate views kwa their channels on YouTube. But for now usijipatie stress Mori ya screen record. Achana nayo. Washana nayo. Tutazi upload tu vile zinakuanga. Yesi kupatie pressure ndugu. Wala nyame hata the magic imewapita. Though to discuss on Sunday kwa sana something to do with going live kwa other platforms. So nikianza kwenda live on YouTube hakutakuwa na hiyo story ya kutoa comments, because if I am live on YouTube comments zinabakingi and you can watch them on the replay. So nikianza kwenda live on YouTube na hizi sessions, hiyo haitakuwa a concern anymore. So that's the idea. I cannot wait to do it live on YouTube. Obviously setup itabadilika, stories za ma interface na audio input na audio output. It's a huge challenge, but that should be the plan at a point. But for now we keep doing this the way we do it. Tumeifanya for 83 weeks. 83 fucking weeks tangu 2021. Na here we are at the end of 2022. The last Friday of the year. Tumekuwa na watu wengi hapa ndani. So that has been beautiful. And the words zimekuwa ziki come through vile inafaa. Tune who has not been here for a while. Amekuja. Morio hajakuwa hapa for a while. Amekuja tukimaliza. Wambo mara ya kwanza amekuja for a freestyle session. So ni beautiful sana kuona the people here. So Morio na Hazel, nyinyi mko qualified kuongelea hizi story sana. Mko na any memorable moments za huu mwaka? Najua we've had a lot of moments. I know tumekuwa na nyingi sana. Are there any that stick out to you as we conclude this? Also to Wambo, najua ni baraka ya kwanza. Shukran sana for your time, for coming through here and for your support pale sana kwa sana. Nashukuru sana. Wambo, Tunhood, pia Hazel na Morio, kama kuna any questions regarding Freestyle Friday, uliza. Tumia, kuna a button kwa screen yako on your bottom right, the second from the last one, yenye kuna question mark. Tumia hiyo button, then unaweza uliza swali iwapo kuna swali lolote. Kama uko na comment, just unaweza throw it kwa comment section. Kama uko na swali specifically, tumia your button na ulize anything regarding Freestyle Friday as we finish this. Na nimeuliza Morio na Hazel memories zao. Hazel na alia pia nilisema Mr. Hazel. So mind yangu ili obviously the name was Joseph, but akili yangu for some reason iliona H ikaenda kwa Hazel instead of Joseph. So to Hazel na Hazel na Chiki, Morio hapo anasema 69 for sure. And Hazel ana agree, anasema yes 69. Freestyle Friday 69 yako ina button Morio. Wezi unatumia simu gani bana? Basi uliza kutumia comment section. Inakubalika. Freestyle Friday 69 rap for 3 hours. 3 hours. Morio, sijui kama ulikuwa hapa for the session ama uliwatchingi after. Freestyle Friday 69. If by any chance umejipata hapa kwa hii video, kama unaiwatch on Instagram baadaye, kama unaiona on YouTube baadaye, na unasikia kile tunasema, after hii video imeisha, tafuta Freestyle Friday 69. Morio hakuwa hapa. I remember ilikuwa Hazel, ilikuwa Omari, ilikuwa Jean. That session. Wow. That session. a true 69. A true 69. So, kama una watch hii video baadaye by any chance, niaje Sheila. The first time Sheila is here. How come? Tafuta Freestyle Friday 69. It's a 3-hour video plus because of the idea. So the idea was Freestyle Friday 69. So what I suggest, the idea of 69, which tulisema tutajaribu tuone vile itaenda. And then I came here, mimi nikaanza tu kurap. And the kind of prompts nilikuwa napata on that particular day, that evening, had to do with sex and intimacy, BDSM, hizo vitu zote. 3 hours. So ilikuwa 69 na tukaifanya from Jack pia alikuwa hapa. Tukaifanya between 6 and 9 p.m. Between 6 and 9 p.m. That was insane. 3 hours of raps, of rhymes about 69 and connected to 69. One of a kind. Si ati nini. So, tafuta Freestyle Friday 69. History. Hiyo ni historic. So I agree na Morio na Hazel. That was wild. And then so Morio alikuwa anasema iligo imeochiwa yote nikushua. Ikaenda watch ka uja watch for sure. Morio hawadanganyi. Kama uja watch Freestyle Friday 69, tafuta tu hiyo video, sit back and watch. Slim Shaka pia alikuwa hapa. Slim Shaka alikuwa na take notes. That session, one of one. And how we did it, and the question how we did it is not in any way connected to the 69. Sijui tulifanyaje, but ili happen. Marathon ya 3 hours ya kurap. Crazy. Msee angekuja, msee atoke, arudi, baadaye nipate nikirap bado. Ilikuwa a testing of my stamina, because I have never rapped for that long. Never. Na sijaifanya tena. And then kurap hivyo continuously. So utapata videos on hapa on Instagram ama hapa on YouTube, zile ni 2 hours, 1 hour 30, but utapata maybe ni rap for 40 minutes or 50, then the rest ilikuwa kuongea. So even those videos that are 2 hours long, haziendangi hivyo for long nikirap. itafika an hour and maybe 20 minutes, then the rest tuongee an hour and 30 or so. So kujiambia I am rapping for 3 hours ilikuwa such a stretch, but for some reason tulifanya. Ilikuwa very challenging, but it felt good kuifanya. Afterwards I also felt fantastic. Na sikukuwa fatigued, just felt amazing, and a feeling of relief na a sense ya fulfillment that we achieve hiyo feat a first time, but we went all the way through. And kuna moments where ilikuwa past the 2-hour mark, lakini bado nilikuwa na energy na the gusto ya kuendelea. So it's a really fascinating edition ya kuwatch, ikikuja kwa creativity, expression, ikikuja kwa rapping, conceptualizing ideas, how long you can carry a flow of thought, cohesion, stamina and breath control. Ikona a lot of aspects that unaweza istudy nayo na utumie hizo as angles za look into it. So kama hujai watch, enda uione. Hazel alikuwa amesema, but I also need to be a bit biased, but the birthday special session has my heart always. Hazel, watch mara ngapi? How many times have you watched your Freestyle Friday? Moja, hiyo ilikuwa dedix, hiyo ilikuwa special. Hiyo ilikuwa special. Hiyo ilikuwa in May. So ilikuwa before tufanye our anniversary ya Freestyle Friday. So to celebrate our anniversary ya Freestyle Friday. I think ilikuwa wiki ya mwisho ya May. So hiyo ya Hazel ilikam prior to that. So that's also another one, which was Freestyle Friday 51. Freestyle Friday 51. Ilikam before our anniversary session. Our anniversary session is also, for me, our anniversary session is a standout moment. Come to think about it. Nikifikiria how nili execute, the mood I was in hiyo siku, and then through the freestyle, because nakumbuka nikisema how during the day I spent the better part of my afternoon reflect on Freestyle Friday, reflect on the 1 year, na go back to previous sessions, kuangalia how I started, kuangalia my horrendous rapping, my horrible freestyling. I am amazing though. Kiasi. That is za kwanza. I'm amazing, but kiasi. So kuangalia tu where the journey ilitoka. So nilispend hiyo siku nikireflect, nikakuja hapa tukafanya Freestyle Friday 52, which ilikuwa a year of Freestyle Friday. That was really, 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 really amazing. Na even during the session I felt really good. Nilikuwa nimetulia during the day as I was reflecting and walking down memory lane by myself. Then nikashare hizo moments na the people here, kina Kemi, K9, Irauka, Jack, Hazel walikuwa hapa wakauliza maswali. So that's another session. Kama hujawahi watch, enda utafute Freestyle Friday 52. Pia kuna one part yenye kuna the entire session, then kuna another part where nili separate the Q&A session. So for instance, kitu kama hiyo ilikuwa a 2-hour session plus, but an hour of that ni maswali and just discussing Freestyle Friday and responding to questions from watu wenye kumuuliza maswali, from Hazel to K9 to Jack to Rauka to Kemi. They had asked questions, I was responding to that. Beautiful conversations. So hizo pia zitafute. Freestyle Friday 52 itakulead to the rest. Amazing and so beautiful. That one, and zili happened back to back. Tulikuwa na Hazel on the previous one to celebrate as someone who has been a pillar of Freestyle Friday. Morio anasema hizo enzi sikuwa rather the happenings hapa hivi, just as K9 alisema kwa our hangout session ya sanaa kwa sana, Hazel can say the same regarding freestyle. Hazel ni OG wa Freestyle Friday. Iyo ni yake. Yani, since Freestyle Friday 5, Hazel has been here. 5. Sai tuko 83. Najua kuna zile hajakuwa, kuna zile amehata. Kuna sessions kadhaa that nimerap peke yangu. Even this one nikianza nimeona kuna watu nikajua I'll just rap alone for an hour na niishie. That has happened before where nimekuja and I've had a session peke yangu, nothing new. But outside of those sessions that Hazel amehata, ameziwatchingi after, lakini hakuna mtu amekuwa for hizi sessions as much as she has, na ameform a majority of what these sessions have become. From prompts, amenipatia words and challenges, ideas, a lot. So Freestyle Friday 51 ilikuwa dedicated specifically to Hazel. So that's another session that you should watch. Na pia tulikuwa na Solo came through, Kiruri, schoolmate wangu pale UON, alikam tukaongelea politics, tukaongelea jamii, tukaongelea climate, tukaongelea project yake na research yake ya masters, tukaongelea elections because ilikuwa months before elections. Another session that you should watch. Hiyo highlights. Kuna session tulikuwa na Morio hapa, akashindwa kuenda akapela. Marapa anawezi rapa kapela. Na hiyo ilikuja after we had DMB for a session here. So kukuwa na guests hapa na kwanga very very amazing. So we had Morio, ilikuwa 60 something. We had DMB before that. Hizo zilikuwa beautiful sessions pia kushare with them na kuwaona as part of the community. Hizo pia ni moments that zili stand out. Hatujakuwa na a lot of guests this year as compared to last year tukianza, where we had Neo, we had K9, Roger, Fred, Omolo. Yes, Morio. Fred was once here actually. We had Edu Omoyo. We've had Yvonne Kuria. We've had Wangu Theuri. Hivi hajakuja hapa. Kafu, The Truth, Selassie. That first year, and Kafu alikuja. Kafu has been here mara 3. Very very brilliant kushare na yeye always kwa hizi sessions. So tumekuwa na a lot of moments where tumekuwa na guests coming through. Tulikuwa na Edna sometime. Edna Kule France, our international audience holding on strong. So imekuwa na guests for some sessions. This year haijakuwa as much, but tumekuwa na DMB, tumekuwa na Morio, tumekuwa na Solo. I think Edna was here this year, early in the year, I think. And zimekuwa moments beautiful. So hizo alikuwa amesema yona a lot. I can't contain it in a number, to be honest. I am glad. Keep giving me those hours. I appreciate those hours that you're watching my content. I need them. Slow but sure, Morio says. Pole pole. Mdogo. This year tujarap kwa streets. Oof. Another time would be ile session tulikuwa na Irauka na Roger, where Irauka alinichora as I was rapping. I think that was Freestyle Friday 44. It's sometimes ni unbelievable kuimagine that kitu kaa hiyo ilikuwa 44 and now tunafika 84, literally 40 episodes later. That was literally another one. I think kuna 70 ama 71. The main person here alikuwa Babo. That was also another beautiful session. Akukuwa guest, ali come through kwa the session akanipatia words. Ilikuwa another amazing one. Hizi zimekuwa sessions ngori sana. So alienda kwa streets huu mwaka. Kulikuwa na ile session yenye kulikuwa na political raps kuhusu UDA, Ruto, Kenya Kwanza, Azimio, kina Rao. I clipped part of it. Nikirap kuhusu politics. That was fire. And then tulikuwa hapa na Joseph for another one. Na Joseph na Freddy. Ilikuwa kuna bars that were football themed because of the World Cup. Hiyo pia acha ni confirm ilikuwa gani. Hiyo ilikuwa 78 that one. Buzz za futa hiyo pia ili come through and other stuff mle ndani. Pia nimekumbuka the previous one, the 77 where Hazel jiko naikumbuka, but ilikuwa na Dora the Explorer. Hiyo ilikuwa 77. That was also another beautiful moment. So we have had our sessions that zimekuwa so much fun na tumebuild moments. Mori anasema but labda rewatch. So kama vile nasemango, ukipata time enda YouTube, watch hizi videos. If you're here on YouTube, asante sana, watch the videos that nimetaja. For those wenye mko hapo, ukipata time hizi videos, just go watch them again on YouTube, or just click for the first 30 or so seconds and like the video. Just like the video. As far as hours, getting to our watch hours with these videos can also be easier if you just let it play. Or if you watch them back na ulizihata on YouTube, even better. Importantly, like the videos. Na pia watch a comment. Even though YouTube ina behaving, so you can just throw a thumbs up or a fire emoji. Be as basic. Man, Freestyle Friday 69 is 3 hours and 44 minutes long. So 3 hours of rapping and then the other 40 plus minutes just summarizing and talking about this. Hey, what? Longest session ever. Ilikuwa ni mention. Another important one that I enjoyed was Freestyle Friday 60. Iyo, the person who alichangia sana ilikuwa Jack. Alikuwa the foundation and the cornerstone of that session. Na ilikuwa mimi kurap kuhusu Kenyan music. And the old school era sana. So kina Poxy Pressure, kina Isa, kina Bamzi, STL, Gidi Majimaji, hawa wasanii, Necessary Noise. I loved that session a lot. Ilikuwa very creative na nilipenda the kind of spaces that we tapped into. Jack is another person who's also been here na ametusupport sana. So nilikuwa niitaje. So Morio came through for Freestyle Friday 62. And then DMB ali come through for 59. Now, the other session that really came through and stood out was hizo sessions are working on ABAB. And hiyo na nilisema hizo practice sessions helped me a lot. So siku hizi mtu ni hiyo technique sana ya kujaribu kurap on ABAB. So it really boosted my skill set. And I'm glad to liifanya. So those ones have stood out for me. And some prompts that tumepata during the year. Kuna sessions that nimewakia on conceptualizing stories. Kuna one in particular that Hazel came through with kitu kama 7 prompts. You are rapping kuhusu moods and emotions, and then building stories around them based on what concept nilikuwa nimepata toka Hazel. Creatively, that session is really up there. So yeah, the Kenyan old school edition is 61. In fact, the one before Moria come through. Old school era. Manze tufunze YouTube adabu, YouTube initambue. Na tuko almost kufika subscribers so 7. Hazel amuuliza acha ni highlight na muione. Ndilo hilo swali la Hazel. How do you keep your creative flow going while trying to tame your inner critic at the same time? How do I keep it going? One thing that nimejifunza, and I even spoke about this tukifanya our 52nd edition, ni kulearn to let go. And I am really big on learning to let go, though it is really, really difficult. So for example, if I try a multi-syllabic rhyme, for instance niseme niko trapped hapa kujaribu kurhyme kufanya vitu kadha, natumai zita align katika kila stanza bila kulai, nikifanya kila mara identify. So that small pause, what is happening is I am rhyming A-B internally. Mara, rhyme, stanza, align, I. So that's what I'm doing kwa a bar, A, B, A, B, A, B. So the level of difficulty ni higher because of what I am attempting to do. So kile ina happen, kwa mind yangu, I have to remember nimesema kama, nikasema rhyme, nikasema stanza, nikasema time. So I have to come up with data, align, pattern, walai. So since nimewakia 4-bar setups, which is another impactful exercise that nilifanya some time back, at least I can carry that for a 4-bar scheme. Or if my target word here, for example, let's go back to this. If my target word is Ndebu kuangalia word nimepata earlier. If my word is pleasures, so I can say leisure, measure, right? What was the name of that athlete? Someone Fraser. Kuna a runner, Jillian Fraser, Jamaican I think, ama USA. Fraser, and then it's a pleasure. So if I am doing this for the 4-bar setup, I can think about 4 words na nifike mwisho. So what happens ni mimi na kujifanya kwangu kujaribu kuenda further than the 4-bar setup na kuona how far can this go. So nitajaribu come up na more words, neza ongeza something, right? Neza anza na kitu ka cheza, ni rap niseme teleza, ni rap niseme weza, ni rap niseme pweza, ni rap niseme penda, tender, measure, leisure, pleasure. So so what I should do, and I've been learning that as a technique, kuna times utatry to keep up with the rhyme pattern, and as you do so utapata as the bar is ending, place ulikuwa hope ku hit your target na keep up with the rhyme, hujaifikia na hujapata a word by that moment. So kwa akili yangu, and this is something that I used to do nikianza ku freestyle, where sikuwa na pay attention to where the word ilikuwa in a rhyme and where I was hitting the bar. I was focused more on what I wanted to say. So maybe ninge rap kituka measure, then niongee hadi nifike pleasure baadaye. But musically I sound sweet, I sound pleasant, I sound as fulfilling to the listener than if niseme niko hapa as a ruler nikitake drastic measures kuensure na kupea kitu trua, sio plastic pleasures. Goosebumps. Ruler, drastic measures, that's a 6. Truer, plastic pleasures. Yeah, that's amazing. For myself, again, working on AB rhyme schemes inasaidia sana with thinking quicker and coming up with these schemes. For example, what I did earlier with what was the word? Ilikuwa from Hazel. Let's see, can't I kumbuka. Not Odysseus. Kuna particular word that nilipata kutoka Shelly Ann. Nimecheki hapo from Morio the Rare Shelly Ann phrase nilikuwa najaribu kumbuka. Kuna particular word that I used as a multi. So working on EAB internally or ABC inasaidia with mind yako kuthink quicker of multisyllabic rhymes. But so if I do that, if I say drastic, ruler could take drastic measures, truer, plastic pleasures, sasa mimi badala niendelee, maybe ni switch the flow, kwa akili yangu najichocha najiambia endelea, try again. And so nizasema this cooler, and then nishasema cooler, obviously cooler rhymes with ruler and truer, but because it is so taxing, akili itasahau what you said, itasahau ulikuwa na drastic and a plastic. Maybe itakumbuka the last one, pleasures, measures, and then nikuje niseme cooler, as cooler, cooler, this, a measure, na nisahau the other. So what happens ni when that is happening, naanza kujiambia fuck, I could have done that better, ni complete, nianze kujiambia nimemess, nimeblunder. And so what happens ni with freestyling, you just have to use your error that you may create na we turn into a rhyme, kwa sababu hawezi kuwa completely, infallible all the time. Haiwezekani, because una improvise and then you're using speech. So pia uki improvise and you're using speech, you're using rhythm, si kila time utahit your words vile inafaa na useme statements that are cohesive and your rhymes will be on point. It happen all the time. So with that, you just turn that moment, the error that umefanya, ujaribu kuiput as part of another rhyme. So you can either choose, I choose either to speak about it na ni note iyo mistake that nimefanya, ama ni jaribu ku take back the sentence, ama ni achane nayo na niendelee. So kama nimemumble a word, nimemumble a few words hapa na pale, ni achane nayo. So najiambia let it go, achana nayo, move on. So hiyo pia inasaidia sana kujikeep kwa your creative flow na ku maintain the rhythm that uko in as much as it can be difficult, kwa sababu you are trying to perform and perfect his skill. So if your moment ya kufanya an error na kukuwa na makosa inakuja, brain yako iko na alert, inaweza kuchangamka, inaweza turn into a moment ya wewe kuji admonish in that moment ama kujicritique, lakini una turn into something else. For example, it happened pia mara kadhaa hapa where that has happened. Nimekuwa na a moment ya ku-err, and then I turn that into this sort of battle between myself and my brain, na igeuza into a creative expression where na question brain yangu, mbona umeniangusha, and then the brain pia respond. And we did that sometime, tukifanya concept ya brain na heart na mimi katikati. So that's just how understanding that this is improvising, understanding that ini freestyle, na accepting kutakuwa na makosa. Inaanza kwanza hapo. And ukishakubali, pili unakubali that utafanya a lot. So unakubali kuna makosa na ita happen. Ukishakubali ita happen, starting with there, it becomes easier kudeal nazo. Then unajiambia you'll make a lot of mistakes. So nilirefer to freestyle 52. Kwa hiyo session niliongelea making mistakes, and I have done a lot of that. So nilikuwa nasema ni kukubali that kutakuwa na makosa na mi kujikubalisha kumekizo makosa. Na it goes even further than mi kujaribu ku-improvise na ku-construct cohesive thoughts kutumia words zako na your prompts. Further than that, inaenda pia to a level whereby I can practice live na nifanye mistakes live. So kama ni hizo AB sessions, 4-bar phrases, and other ideas that tumetry, kama ni storytelling, kujiambia you want to practice live, naam, unajua ini practice, sawa, make hizo mistakes na uzikubali. Nakumbuka nikianza AB, ilikuwa inasim ni kitu insurmountable, but after 2-3 sessions unaanza kuget the gist of it, and it become easier because una acclimatize your brain to whatever is happening. Na hiyo ni kitu moja with improvising, freestyling, na pia working on any art form. If you're picking an instrument, if you are designing, if you are drawing, if you're painting, ukianza bado hizo synapses kwa brain yako hazija come through vile zinafaa, hauja connect vitu, huja coordinate your hands, your fingers, your brain, your vision, your sight, your hearing, and hizi aspects zote. Lakini once you do it mara kadhaa, inaanza kukua second nature, inaanza kukua easy. So ni ku understand the art form that you are into, and the critic will definitely be there. That's another thing as well, knowing the critic will be there. Na for me, I am really hard on myself, very, very hard on myself, because niko na high standards and I know what I want to achieve na ile level ningetaka kufika. So I really hold myself accountable all the time, and I have watched hizi sessions back mara kadhaa, ama several sessions nimeona back, and also pia nikimalizanga hizi sessions, if I feel nimefaka, if I feel nimekuwa horrible, I just say it. So there is that. So the critic will definitely be there. So depending on your relationship with your inner critic, you have to figure out how to talk to that inner critic. If you feel we kuko hard on yourself, inakuwekanga chini na ikusaidii, you'll have to learn to tame that and understand the art form that unafanya, na understand ini part of kile unadu, and it comes with the territory. Mina my critic tuko tu sawa. Akiwa hard on me, mi nikiwa hard on me, niko sawa, inanisaidia. So that happens a lot, but najua the art form that I am working with and working on ina come with the territory, ita happen, but unalan kuiturn into a moment, unaitumia. Since you are improvising, you just flip that, and ukiflip na work perfectly, it is something beautiful to experience. So that is the case. For example, kitu ka alia kutojua Carthage, and then nika angalia, and then I brought that back. So for instance, such moments, not a mistake necessarily, but for instance, even that, not knowing what a word means is another thing. You rap through it. Unaangalia the word, and then you find a rhyming word. So I think for me nisema carnage, then nikasema Carthage. So you figure that out, and unasema sijui the meaning of the word. And I've done that multiple times nikiwa hapa. Even the word I was referring to earlier that Hazel alinipatia some time back, ilisahau, because she was focused on challenging me na kuthrow two words complicated, haikumbuki. Even in that moment na other moments, kama sijui a meaning of a word, you find a way of twisting it and making it still become a part of your rhyme, na bado utumie hilo neno. And just kujaribu kukua fluid and not rigid. So there we go. Ego na anima. Na anima na animas. So that has been our session. Thank you, Hazel, for the question. How do you keep your creative flow going while trying to tame your inner critic at the same time? Shukran kwa hilo swali. Kuna swali jingine? What prompts have recurred the most this year that you hope not to see again for a while? Do I have any prompts that zime recur sana this year? Siko sure kama kumekuwa nazo. So for now nafikiria kuna a word that ulinipatia last week that you'd given me the week prior. Sikumbuki what word exactly. Then so kuna moja, and then the other one was walls. But that has only been twice. So using the prompts in terms of words. Obviously, I don't think I'll hear about football again, but that only happened for us for two sessions, courtesy of Freddy. So kujakuwa na recurring, I think, prompts zile. So kitu mujua ni whenever kuna certain conversations happening, kuna prompts utapata. For example, ka Pele, for instance. I think if Jack was here, angenipatia maybe Kasavuli, I could have seen that, or even Pele. So kama angekuja na hangeona your prompt from Joseph, I am almost sure angenipatia kitu ka Pele ama Kasavuli. So with that ni kuangalia time kulikuwa na ile story ya Sakaja was a prompt hapa. Time Lonzo alikuwa hapa earlier when kulikuwa na stories za wash that came through. So whenever kuna particular conversations happening in the country, in certain events and pop culture conversations, kuna certain things mu expect kuona, but set huwa zina recur necessarily, ama kuna specific prompts that zime recur the most to that extent. I don't think there are. Oh, yereuka ilikuwa 44, ilikuwa 48. That was 48. Nimekumbuka our conspiracy day on Freestyle Friday 50 because ilikuwa May 13th. Nimerap. Naam, Edna alikuwa hapa, Edna Murugi on 38. Nimerap. Kafu was here on Freestyle Friday 30, which was on 24th December. And I nisahau kumention the last year time kama sai tukirap up the year ilikuwa literally 31st. Na nakumbuka nikirap a few minutes to January 1st, and people walikuwa nje, watoi walikuwa wana play, and hiyo session ni 31 minutes on December 31st for Freestyle Friday 31. Go watch that session. Kulikuwa na lot of raps kuhusu concept ya time na the new year, which ili seep into what I rapped about, kwa sababu on first at 4 a.m. I went live and did my first writing session. Morio, wendo mtu wa raps na creativity, ukiwaipata time, enda utafute my live writing. I have two of those live writing sessions. Na najua uko into hizi long form content na unapenda kujenga Kenyan creators. I did 2 writing sessions. The last one was in April. We didn't hajafanya ingine through the year. So hii ilikuwa in April. I think ilikuwa on Monday ya Easter for around 3 hours tukicreate a concept hapa. Nikiwa na Mamadi, Yuaya, Stevo, but nilikaa, kuna someone nasahau, but nilikaa na Hazel na Babu nika conceptualize a song hapa. Brilliant. But see, the idea na kuna suit after beats live pamoja, tuna come up with an idea and I write. But the one I'm speaking about, the first time really happened on fast. So here we are, 31st December, freestyle Friday 31 for 31 minutes before the new year. On 1st January, our first ever writing session. Tulikaa hapo na nikaandika with people, kina Eba alikuwa hapa, Mavo alikuwa hapa, Larry alipitia. Ilikuwa so beautiful. So ilikuwa hours after my freestyle session. I hadn't slept hiyo siku, and then mimi nikajichocha hapa at 4 am nikuje live nionekane tapata wase na niandike. People came through weirdly na tukaandika. Amazing session, amazing writing session. So that is something that nimekumbuka ili happen mwaka ukianza. I should cut hizo clips za nini, what we came up with, but ziko available on YouTube zote. Inasema tu nizi make shorter versions, but nimeona Kafu came through hapa on 30th, on 24th December for freestyle Friday 30. So our only guests have been Edna, Solo, and DMB na Mr. Morio for huu mwaka. Kurap nimerap. So shukran to Hazel for hilo swali. I had mentioned Yvonne Kuria earlier as one of our guests last year. Then amepitia hapa. Jill, asante pia sana kwa kuwa hapa. There was Freestyle Friday. Was that 50? Yeah, yes, 50 year conspiracy. So niliitaja, but I could only remember the conspiracy part. I remember that is another one. Freestyle Friday 50, aka Highway to Hell. Yo. With company ya Kemi, ya Jill, ya Babu. Watu wa kuenda hell walikuwa kwa hiyo session. What a session. Mine kurap, nimerap. Nimefanya zote. So with that being said, tumemaliza, tumekapa for almost 2 hours. So kama hii for instance, tumeongea for an hour almost. Hatujarap for that long. But asante sana for being part of Freestyle Friday, kwa kukuwa part of hii movement, if it is one. Nashukuru sana kwa kunipatia prompts, kwa kuwatch hizi videos back, kwa kuni challenge, kwa kukuwa nami. Niko very grateful. Shukran to Morio, shukran to Hazel, shukran to Wambo wenye wamekaa nami hadi wakati huu. Niko glad kuona people are watching back hizi videos. So ka Hazel kuona hiyo session yake 51, kujichocha, kuboost ego. Costa ni aje? Shukran to the one and only Costa Ojuang, the fisherman. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Beautiful to see you here. This all feels nostalgic. It does. Year of our Catholic Lords. Why nostalgic, Hazel? Why nostalgic? Hizi sessions zilikuwa ziishie 69. Ilikuwa tu, yes, ilikuwa to go out with a bang na tumalizie 69. Lakini because I'm trying to prove a point to whom I have no idea, I am still here. Almost 20 sessions later. Bado niko hapa na rap. Just rapping and rapping and rapping. Rapping has no end. Yes, Hazel, that is something that I noted a while back. That is something that nil note a while back. Na ilikuwa a beautiful realization, because as a freestyler, because ni an improvised art form and you're coming up with material on the fly, you have particular phrases and or words or statements that you keep referring to. So if you watch a number of freestylers, inakwanga majina yao, so saying your name au kusema, mostly saying your name, so saying you are amazing and dope ni part of what people rap about. So mostly saying their names, so that is usually a major crutch. So sisemangi jina langu, but nakwanga na other crutches that over time ukiwatch place nilianzia and ukisikiza, you'll notice them, utazipick. That's another thing where you have to learn when a critic wako negotiate that yo listen, ni sawa, you're improvising, this art form and what you're doing comes with the territory. Kukuwa na crutch words ni sawa, hizo crutch words ni version zako za other artists kusema majina yao, ama mtu kusema yo cheki, something of the sort. So ni sawa, so unaambia critic wako, mna negotiate, iki happen it's okay, lakini una try kuzipunguza as much as you can. And it happens that if you are trying something new that is not part of your skill set and your brain isn't used to, you'll refer to your crutches more and more, because one, that's something that you know, and also your brain is trying to hinge itself kwa something familiar. So pia unajipatia grace, unajiambia it's okay. Ukilearn kitu kipya utatumia hizo crutches. As you get more comfortable kwa kile unafanya, hazitakuwa. So ukiona my AB practice sessions, I was using a number of crutches. With time sahi haziko, na pia my crutches prior to AB na nikianzanga zime decrease, and it's something that nili notice some time back, and that made me excited because ni growth. So that is very, very true. Nostalgic because ni starting and ending and starting again. Another year of possibly being here for more Freestyle Fridays is just nostalgic. And ni intriguing because in May to celebrate your birthday for Freestyle Friday 51 ni months ago, and we are 5 months to your birthday again. Crazy. I think the word was kokobata. Smooth kokobata. I have kumbuka the exact rhyme, but imepotea. As usual, practice. Practice is progress. Asante for watching this journey. Imetoka mbali sana. watu wapatiwe words kwa screen, wale what's going on Mori alikuwa anasema earlier. Na favorite yake na Hazel 69. Mori na Hazel, unapenda sexting? Nini watu hiyo group ya sexting? It's okay, it's okay. No judgment. Judgment free zone. Completely judgment free zone. So it is okay if that is your thing. Slim, unakumbuka siku ulikuwa hapa for our freestyle Friday 69 session? After useme you want to be here for freestyle Friday 65, utaweka reminder ikakupita, ukadisappear, lakini for freestyle Friday 69 ukaapia, ukatokelezea, ukatake notes silently, tukakupoke kidogo, ukarespond, ukaretort, then ukadisappear after kutake enough notes kwenda kushughulikia yourself and your people after learning a few things here and there. Do you remember? Is this familiar? Na ni mwana amekuja hapa na Omari, mwenye Omari alikuwa I believe the first person kujoin hiyo session ya 69 na kuongelea chains and whips and BDSM. Evil people. Na amekuja hapa pamoja. What has been happening? So thank you for being part of this. Watu wa sexting, nini nairauka? Yeah, hata before nione what Hazel is saying, you can just say my judgment free zone. I thought this is a safe space, free from judgment. It is free from judgment. Only God can judge you. For us nini? Watu walifanya mambo. Slim alikuwa na book yake ferociously taking notes. Mkiona mtandaoni Slim amekuwa very poetic kuhusu love. There are things that amekuwa ki-explore since our session na akalan, and then anaziput into poetry. It's okay, Slim, you're welcome. Asante for being part of Freestyle Friday and this history and this movement and these moments that to may create. Nashukuru sana sana sana. Slim Shaka alikuwa hapa na Hazel na Jack na Irauka when I was working on either ilikuwa AB ama working on vocabulary. Wamekipitia, but it's all for the sake of their entertainment. And Kama Sutra has nothing on it. We went all out ini kuhusu year 69. Muri amesema year 69 ilikuwa Lombo Tov. And then Hazel anaongeza and Kama Sutra has nothing on it. Asanteni watu wa 69. I don't know if we will ever top that. No pun intended. We went all out, or is it all in? Yo, move on with the lives. We are done here. Ishieni. Shukran Hazel, shukran Slim, shukran Morio, shukran Wambo. Slim, before tumalize, you're the last person. Tutakupatia the last word, which has been obviously apart from 69. Gani imekuwa your favorite Freestyle Friday session that you can remember, or a moment that you can remember as we conclude hii session ya leo? Take it home. As Slim reflects na kituambia, kuna particular session, asijui kama ilikuwa this year or late last year, I think ilikuwa this year, where after tulirap, tulipitia ilikuwa this year, tulipitia some political themes, tukaongelea political science na literature ya shule, some weird things going on kwa hizi live sessions. Hii pia ilikuwa another moment that nimekumbuka. Haya, kuna time tuliongelea kuhusu historical figures akina Che Guevara. I think ilikuwa Che Guevara, Thomas Sankara, and I think those particular prompts came from Jean. Nakumbuka. Kuna another one early in the year as well. Nili rap kuhusu kina Chimamanda na Binyavanga. That was also another one. Muslim anasema basi ya political science. Tulikuwa na Jack hapa na Hazel. It's always been beautiful. Shukran sana for being here. Tuonane sasa. Move on with your miserable life.